The card.
Macho Man's
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the one, the only, the most epic pro wrestling podcast on the internet. Squared Circle Shenanigans.
Go.
Woo!
Nice.
We are back with Squared Circle Shenanigans, your Monday night pit stop before Raw, AEW, and all the other shows get going and the indies get going. I am, of course, 1/3 of your host on this crazy train known as a little podcast here on the BrainJerk network. I am, of course, the fashion sensation across all four elemental nations, the last swag bender himself, your boy, the 24-karat lion, Jeremiah Goldman.
Let's go. Well, I'm Scotty. Everybody knows that. Of course, I am Keith.
They don't know that. That's why we do this every show.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Well,
what
I'm
if
Scotty.
they're tuning in for the first time, Scotty? Then they have no idea who you are.
Touche. I should wear a shirt that says Scotty.
You should just get one that says I'm Scotty. It says I'm Keith.
I'm Keith.
That's 1,000% better.
There it is. That'd be a good shirt.
And this show, hey, headphones chiming in here. Where's my headphones? So
It's really loud.
I can't hear them. I want these ones so I can hear them. Well, you can hear them on Scotty.
No, those are really quiet. We should switch.
Oh, well, I
You can
digress.
take these ones.
This show, this amazing show, is brought to you, of course, by some sponsors. So, Keith, how about you give us a rundown on who those fabulous people are?
Mayo's Fresh Mexican Grill, Demons Cannabis for all your Mexican cannabis needs, clearly, Mineral Sports Center, FU Wrestling, Mugsies, TTW, IWR, Pro Wrestling at 8 Mile Vodka, The Little Brown Jug, Lane's Pizzeria for all your delicious pizza needs,
Gold Lane's Pizza.
and our newest one, Cravings Sports Cards, which, speaking of them, we have a package open today.
Shout out the sponsors.
That's
to
right.
our topics. So let's get to opening our cards, shall we, guys? And then we will continue with our guests.
Everybody's just getting.
Alrighty. Are you guys feeling lucky today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was smoking in front of your mom once. I don't know. She's told you
She's
about
like,
me.
I love Jeremiah.
Yeah, your mom loves you, Scotty.
Alright, we're gonna go through
You guys,
like racing.
you guys hear me now?
I can hear
Yes,
you, buddy.
sir.
So,
All right, there it
we can go
is.
over that. We can do it at the end. We can do it at the end. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
So I was just informed by our engineer on the board that we only have a limited amount of time with our special guest today. So instead of doing, we're going to switch around the segments, create some chaos here, and we're just going to hop right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, with us today, he is the wild card of the West Coast, folks. He is 1/3 of the brain that is Combat One Wrestling, folks. He's I believe he's in the running to become the first ever Crash Division champion. Right?
Not yet.
No,
Not yet. Not
I thought
yet.
you were in the running. I thought you were in the match to become the first, right?
So yeah. So at Wrestle World,
Come on,
What's
we'll
gonna
get there,
happen?
We'll get there. Let me,
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
introing you yet. They don't even know who you are yet. You're just a guy with an awesome beard and a dope haircut yelling. Right? So let me put a name to that amazing face. Folks, I am, of course, talking about the one, the only, Nate Mother effing Bach. Mr. Bach, how are you?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Thank you for that introduction there, Jeremiah.
Oh, you are welcome, fam. I love Nate, man. Nate is literally one of my favorites in the state. One of the most underrated wrestlers. If you haven't had the privilege, and I say privilege because I mean that word, to watch Nate Bach wrestle, you have been surely missing out in life, and you should fix that.
And you can fix that on July 27th at Wrestle World.
I believe that's 4 days away, a Thursday, if you will.
Yes. Yes, our biggest show of the year. We're crowning our first ever One World Champion in a Coliseum cage match.
One world champion. Now, is that Let me see. Like, I like the name. The name's fancy. It's dope. I like fancy things. I'm assuming, though, if I were to put that to like an equivalency, right? Like, that's going to be, if you're that champion of Combat 1, you are the guy, right?
The
like,
guy.
You are, okay.
The guy. Now, if you're the Crash Division champion, which hasn't been announced yet, the match hasn't been announced yet. You're the guy that does crazy shit.
Yes.
That's my guy.
Yeah, no. But, all right, hear me out, right? Like, all right, so Austin Theory, right? He's the guy, right? But shut up, Scotty, you suck. So, anyways, he's like the guy, but Roman Reigns is the guy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to put these nasty titles like mid card and like shit like that, but like, I just wanted to establish for the people at home to know, like, they are crowning like the big belt at Wrestle World.
Absolutely.
The one world champion.
One world, dog.
We got 6 competitors, all with a really good background. All handpicked.
I'll be the judge of that. Who's the first
All right.
one? Who's the first one?
The first competitor is Jaden Newman. He's wrestled all over the world.
All right.
He's an independent star.
Yes. I've seen his work.
Second is Shogun Jackson Stone.
Okay.
From
hot,
Impact Wrestling.
Got check winner original.
Yep. Third is Diener. Violent by Design's Diener.
I like a super fun fact, like a little behind the scenes. I love Cody Diener. That's my guy. Whenever
really
I
cool.
see Cody, it's always smiles, hugs, and then the rest of Violent by Design comes by, and then I run because they're all really big and scary.
Exactly.
So then after Diener, you have Big Con, who's with Diener, actually in Violent by Design.
Big scary men.
Yeah. So you guys are pretty familiar with Con.
And follower.
Longest reigning NXT tag champ in history. Yes.
And just a freak human being.
Oh,
you know, 6'5", 300 pounds.
And he's probably one of the fastest guys in this match, and that's scary.
Yeah, that size, that speed. Then after him, we have everybody's favorite, Chin Strap Jesus. He's going to be on.
I think I'm hoping he wins.
Okay. All right. Chin Strap's good. I'll give it. All right. I'm not gonna talk smack on Chin Strap. Like, he's good.
And last but certainly not least is Heath of Impact, a 14-year WWE
He's
veteran.
Slater.
Well, he's the one that needs to win it the most.
Yeah.
Like
He's got
the kids. Like he needs that. Big
He's
envelope.
got kids. I think that would be a cool champion. I think Fowlerville would really take to Heath. So hopefully he can pull it out.
No matter who wins that, minus like maybe Chin Strap Jesus, I think the entire. Well, no. Let me finish my sentence, jackass. God, Keith. I think the Combat 1 audience will be happy with anybody but Chin Strap Jesus. Like I haven't been yet. I will have the privilege. I will be there Thursday live.
Honestly, I think that's a fair assessment. I think Chin Strap's a little bit of an underdog in this. I think a lot of people have been doubting him. We'll see if
he has all the skills that can pay those bills, Mr. Bach. The issue is
that's a good line.
Is he is not shy of letting you and everybody else know it, and for some reason people just don't like the truth.
He tells you specifically when he's there. He's the main event.
Yeah, man, and like listen, they don't like hearing it. They don't like hearing facts.
Here's the thing, to be main event, usually you got to be the champion of the world. So let's see what's up.
True. We'll find out who the real true.
So that's the main event, right? So, we started off with the biggest spoiler we could start with, right?
Absolutely.
So what else? If I'm coming to Combat 1's Wrestle World this Thursday, Fowlerville, Michigan, right? What else am I expected to see? Well, I'm asking Nate. I'm not asking you, Keith. Put the paper.
A chalk load. Hold on 1 second as I pay my tolls to get across the border.
Remember, BrainJerk Entertainment and Circle Shenanigans would like to remind all the viewers at home that we do not condone driving while podcasting, but we are not going to tell Nate what to do because he is a grown adult and we need content.
So from the sound of it, sounds like we're going international.
We are going international.
You guys are on the way to being international. I am crossing the Ambassador Bridge as we speak.
Oh.
So yeah, BrainJerk is in another country right now.
Are you
Let
going
me-
to world famous and top tier, one of the best schools in the world, Can-Am right now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's crazy. Man,
I got
it. The Can-Am school ran by, wait for it, the
Scott.
president. You gotta get his whole stuff out, Nate. Come on, you know this. You're a good wrestler. You know how this goes. You gotta.
You do it for me. This is your forte.
Impact president, former leader of Team Canada,
Let's go.
and all-around wrestling personality, the Scott D'Amore.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, this school
I'm going to train with Scott as we speak, and the former Impact World Champion Josh Alexander.
I like Josh. He's really good. He's
okay.
like a walking like sword.
Dope.
So the wild card stepped up his game lately because I had to get around wrestlers that were next level, some of the best in the world. So sometimes it takes. Sometimes you got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations to grow, and so that's what I've been doing every week.
Oh, I love that, man. So let's talk about that a little bit. Or no, first let's finish talking about Wrestle World, and then we're gonna talk about that because
Okay.
so you got Wrestle World, we got the One World Combat Championship coming up.
Yes, sir.
What else do we got? What else can I expect? I don't want you to get any order you want. Don't you know what I mean? Like,
So we have the Gladiator Battle Royal. There's going to be a lot of new faces in this match, new faces that haven't even been on combat, guys who are trying to prove themselves because the winner will get a Combat 1 contract.
wait a minute. All you got to do to get a contract this Thursday is show up, win a battle royal.
Yep. You get in that battle royal. A lot of guys have cut some promos, stating their case, and I'm curious to see who wins it.
All you got to do is cut a promo, then win the battle royal, and then you're on the Combat 1 roster. That's what I heard.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to properly introduce myself. I am fully trained professional wrestler, manager, announcer, commentator, and promoter, the 24 Karat Lion, Jeremiah Goldmain. And folks, I'd be shocked I tell you, if I wasn't crowned the gladiator of that battle royal. Anyway, spoilers.
You got to state your case to President Klontz and get in that thing.
Oh, I'm money. I sell tickets.
Bingo.
And I owe Roy Williams the biggest butt whooping of his big ol' ass's life. I'm calling him fat, Scotty. Calling him fat. Who is in this battle royal, Keith? What names in this battle royal are bigger than Jeremiah Goldman? Keith, how about you give me?
Well, I don't know. There's some guys in it that are contenders. You got the BBC Gio Bronco.
Okay,
Gio Bronco's a little underrated. He's the BBC. That doesn't get enough credibility.
Yeah, why don't you tell all the Combat 1 viewers to go Google that right now?
Wow.
Go ahead. Viewer discretion advised. You have KJ Reynolds.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't know if you
give
guys-
you the mid-flight delight.
There it is.
Tearing it up everywhere. DTA, frickin', bro, he's in the Dub
wrestling.
Club. Yeah, he's a champion at FU. Kid's a trios champ. He's
IWR,
really good.
Combat 1.
Okay, he could give me trouble, but he'll flip himself out of the ring. So next.
You got the Swamp Daddy, the Swamp Monster, whatever he calls himself. Brutus Atwell,
I'll
who
just
kind
bring
of
a
freaks
sticker
me
right
out.
guard. Got that one beat. Next. He's big though. He is
Okay,
big. I'll bring
fair
2
enough.
sticks.
You got Forever Young. Forever Young's got some style.
Listen, I unsubscribed to that channel. Next.
Hey, I'm going over the bridge here, so I might drop off for about 5 to 10
I'm
minutes.
off the bridge, Nate. I love you. It is not worth it. You have, bro. You can
Look
call
at
me.
this. Look at that.
We're going to Canada right now.
Oh, there's no connection over the bridge. That's the issue.
All right.
So while he's going over the
A
bridge,
few
do you know
other-
any more of the
A few
competitors?
other people are.
Why do you keep doing that? Are you okay?
The silly goof from Kenny Urban over there?
They're in the battle royal.
Yes, Kenny Urban is in
Fun
the
fact.
battle royal.
Fun fact: do you think I'm scared of the Kenny Urban and the
I
Goose?
can't.
You
Maybe the
understand-
Goose,
You
yes.
understand,
Kenny-
you understand Cold Reserve has a win over him and Roderick Lee. Anyways, is he on your list too?
No.
Okay, good, because I was going to say beat him too. Next.
Father Marquise, I believe is his name.
Listen, he's got to be back before mass starts at 7, dog. Like that, you just wait him out, and then
And
you
then-
got him beat.
And then we have everybody's favorite Santa Claus, Big Murph.
Well, that's competition. That's a threat. Big Murph. You didn't tell me
Big
that.
Murph.
You didn't tell me you guys had like Big Murph level.
Oh yeah, Big Murph.
Like I respect. Like I don't fear Big Murph. I respect Big Murph.
feel
Right?
that.
I'm the only person I
Absolutely.
feel like that respects Big Murph. All right, Big Murph is probably the most underrated guy going right now in Michigan independent wrestling,
Absolutely.
and I didn't know that. So
Yes.
I'm gonna hope all those other people you named take care of my not light work, and for that I can take care of my light work.
Okay. Okay.
But once Murph's out, it's mine.
Okay. That's fair.
That's facts.
I don't know.
I don't know. I might not even get out of my seat and do it. Like I might just be too.
He's like, you know what? Maybe not.
Scotty, you're not
Yeah,
in
okay,
it.
okay.
Scotty, you're not in it. You're not trained.
Scotty will slide in and just.
Scotty, you don't
pull
even have a
himself out.
toy train to play
That's
with.
that's.
Like-
I'm like Iron Sheik in the gimmick battle.
You're
Royal.
not.
I don't know how to. I'm just gonna win since I don't know how to do anything else.
He just slides
That's
in
not
and
how
he
that
doesn't win and
happened.
he
There
doesn't
was so
lose.
much more to that. How
I
dare
know.
you? How dare you? He was. How dare
I just
you?
want to be like the Iron Sheik.
All right. Well, while we
Damn it.
wait for Nate to get back, or if we get him, I don't know if we're even going to get him.
I
He
believe
crossed
we-
the
I believe We
bridge.
shall.
Scott
Just take a
Moore's
few more
gonna-
minutes.
Scott Moore's gonna train him well tonight.
Oh, bro, he's going to get like beat up. It's
I
going to be
know.
great.
He's gonna get
But-
He's gonna take a couple Canadian.
All right,
players.
so while we don't have Nate, like, what else do we got on this card? What
We
other matches have been
have
announced?
A
So we can...
triple threat in the Crash division,
Okay.
which includes none other than himself, Nate Bach,
And I wanted Nate to talk about that.
Okay,
Jason Hotch,
Wait. We'll let Nate talk about that one.
No, we might not get him back, Scotty. I don't we don't
And-
have time to wait.
the level of psychopath
Shit.
himself, Tommy Vendetta.
Ooh,
that's-
that is
And
fire.
Do you know the rules to the Crash division?
I don't. You have to do one move off
You have
the
to
top rope.
perform a top rope maneuver
Yeah.
to be able to pin, and it's false count anywhere.
Okay.
So yeah, no rules, no DQ. false
And
count
can I
anywhere.
just point out that I believe in my heart and in my mind that Nate Bach is the VIP and the one that's going to win because he is the Crash division.
so far?
He is the heart and soul of the Crash division. He dove off a ladder onto
Did that
a table
count
through
as?
somebody.
Did that count as off
It
the?
has to be a top.
It has to be
a
top rope in the
move.
ring.
Oh,
or
that's
outside of the
crappy.
ring.
Yeah,
but you
so
can
you
pin
can't-
anywhere.
But
You just
so
have to
the
go-
ladder did not allow him
No.
to pin.
No.
Oof.
Well, he won with that, I believe.
So
But,
he had already did. A
but
top
he
rope.
did a
Okay.
move already before. But he was like, I think.
Now,
about
what
10
what
feet
qual?
in
Do
the
I
air,
have to
so
hit you with a move, or I just got to jump up there
No, you
and then
gotta-
jump
you
off?
gotta
have to land
a
on
successful
somebody.
maneuver.
What's
off the
considered
top rope.
successful?
Any top rope maneuver.
Like, what if I jump off there and like slap you?
Sure.
It's fine.
I would assume that.
I'm gonna be the
Pretty
Crash
sure.
champ too. Watch, I'm coming for all of it.
Then you got the Midwest Scum.
Ooh, I don't even want
versus
to.
TNT.
I'm good on that
With-
one. Isn't that with D-Mac and
Yes,
Devon
D-Mac at
Dudley?
the-
Bingo.
You know, D-Mac at the helm
it is
of
a-
Midwest Scum.
It is
Yeah,
a,
and Devon
Dudley.
Dudley.
it is
father
a
of
tag
TNT.
team tables match.
Yeah, there it is.
I was getting to it.
A
I
tag
just gotta
team
get my boy
tables
D-Mac
match.
his props first.
Tag team tables.
Oh, D-Mac's good people. So I like D-Mac. It's a tables match.
That's a tag team tables match with D-Mac on one side with his team of Midwest Scum, and once again the legend of Devon Dudley with his sons.
That's
TNT.
insane,
Well,
man. That's
all I
insane.
know is-
Tommy's not in that match.
That's true.
Tommy is D-Mac's son.
Well, I said Devon with his sons.
Oh, I was like, Tommy is D-Mac's kid.
That's very true.
They did one of those paternity tests.
Oh, interesting.
It came back negative, but they didn't care.
It's okay. You're
As
still
long as
my
he didn't have to
you're
pay
still
the
my
child
kid.
support,
Yeah, they
it's
didn't
fine.
care. He was like, "Oh, I don't gotta pay. Yeah, you're my kid." And then
We
he
have-
took him on vacation. It was weird.
We have Nate back. Let's
Hey,
go.
we just
Hey.
talked about you. We just talked about you and your upcoming. We didn't know if we were gonna get you back or not, so we got worried. Keith, I told you it'd be fine.
I'm sorry.
So, no, it's cool, man.
I'm just
So we
in
got,
another country. BrainJerk is Canadian right now.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Look at that.
Before you boot that.
First international broadcast. That's what we're talking about.
Talking about
Story. Bagged milk.
Are we officially?
I'm out of
Are we
Canadian
officially an
stuff.
A team?
Yeah, no,
No,
I
bad
already
no.
listen. The A team brought me into IW. Stop that.
Oh,
All right, we don't talk
Ooh.
about them here right now.
Don't
This is
talk
not.
about
We're not
Bravo
talking
or
about
any of
that
them?
show. We're talking
Oh,
about Combat
okay.
1 right now. All right, and
That's what I'm
currently we
talking
are
about.
talking about your big old table match coming up, where you have TNT alongside their father, the legend himself, one half of the greatest tag team in the history of tag team wrestling, the Dudley Boys, Team 3D, whatever name you want to give them.
TNT.
Devon Dudley
Yeah, it's good
Devon.
match.
taking on one of Michigan's top tag teams. They're
Midwest,
sponsored by. Hold on.
I'm gonna put you guys on hold just for a second. You'll see me. I got to officially cross.
Ready.
I hope Nate doesn't get pulled over to the side.
Sorry, buddy.
All right, but yeah, and they're taking on Midwest, one of the top teams in Michigan,
Exactly.
going today with their sponsor, their manager, their bestie, their dad, the enforcer of the championship, Detroit Red Wings. I'm of course talking about D-Mac, four-time champion, Darren McCarty, dog. How cool is that? You get to see Darren McCarty, Impact star
absolute
Darren McCarty
blast.
wrestle.
Yeah, dude,
Absolute phenomenal.
All right, what else
A
we
minute
got?
right now.
So you got the D-Mac match.
Well, before we go there, do we hear Devon get the tables? Do we hear Dad get the tables?
Oh, it's if I don't hear Devon get the table, I think I kind of be upset.
I want to see Devon go stuns, get the table, and then slap him. That's what I want.
See that match? That match is very intriguing because you got tag teams and two legends in their own sports.
Absolutely.
And so I don't know what's gonna happen, man. You know, and
It's
I'm
gonna
the
be
wild
pure
card.
chaos.
Usually I'm the one.
I know what's going to happen.
What do you think's gonna happen? Let's hear predictions.
Some people are going through some tables.
Someone's going through a table. That is.
No, we're all gonna get
that's
a
pretty-
pretty. And Father Devon's gonna come out.
Oh,
Oh, dog. Deacon Devon.
Yeah. That's it. Deacon Devon.
Bro,
go.
listen, I don't know if we can afford Deacon
Deacon
Devon.
was Batista.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's true. I don't know if you can afford that Devon. That one's
Devon or
expensive.
whatever, yeah.
He's funding a church.
Testify, baby. So this show is, if you can't make it to this show, you can also tune in live on IWTV. This is the first time Combat 1 has been live.
Live.
It's gonna be awesome.
IWTV.
Yeah.
That's pretty baller.
Well, we have a few more matches to talk about, a few more things. We have a few special guests, but before we get to them being there, we will get to Sue Young versus Crystal Moon in a blindfold weapons.
Dude.
Blindfold weapon
Oh, listen.
match?
Well,
Yes.
Sue Young's probably gonna have to have a blindfold on. She got a fireball to the face at the last show.
That is true. She won.
Yeah.
She won.
Between
in
those
her-
two, those are too creepy. I can't call that one.
Those are too creepy.
After the last one with the blood and the fire, I mean,
Absolutely.
damn, that's all I could say about that.
My worst fear is burning. So like seeing that happen, just nope.
Absolutely.
All right, Keith, what else we got coming down that
We
line?
have Dante Allen's Battle of the Behemoths. We don't really. I don't believe we don't have any
No, we don't know who
competitor
they are.
names yet.
The biggest,
But
and
we have the
tallest.
biggest weight or width wide and then the tallest length wide against each other.
Yeah, so two of the biggest. So one is the tallest wrestling,
It's big.
and the other is the widest in independent wrestling. You may have seen him on Sports Center. So
widest?
that's kind of the hint. The
The
widest.
widest
You
one?
may or may not have.
Sure.
Yeah, you may or may not have seen him on Sports Center.
Like, I have guesses for
Ooh.
the tallest, but I don't want to
Go
do
ahead,
the
shoot.
like. I have no insider knowledge. Like your boy
Right,
does not
absolutely.
have
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Listen,
I really don't like I am friends with like all three parts of that head of
Right,
the Hydra
absolutely.
that is Combat 1, but like I don't like spoilers for their stuff. It's really good, man.
Absolutely.
As soon as this was
Absolutely.
announced,
But
I
like when
was-
you say tallest, like I have guesses, like
For sure,
man,
absolutely.
oof. Who could it
Let's hear
be?
those guesses.
Well, my first guess would be the Irish giant Mickey Doyle.
Okay.
Because he's like literally the tallest guy I know.
That's fair.
Like
That's fair.
legit.
Legend.
He's also a
Absolute
legend.
legend.
What's his height at?
Absolute legend.
Yeah, like he's good at what he does. So that's my height one. The weight one now I don't
Okay.
have one because like I have a clue and now I don't want to place a guess on that.
Just think Sports Center.
Wrestler. Butterbean?
Butterbean's a good one.
That's what I was thinking.
That would be a cool guy at combat because you know.
If it was
he's done
Butterbean,
boxing.
dog, I gotta be real with you. I feel like you guys would have announced that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Probably.
Because like not to be
Probably.
that guy, but like
I don't feel as he's the
Butterbean's
widest
money.
though. in
but
indie
Butterbean's like
He's bringing money.
yeah he like
He's a money.
you put him on a flyer and you go Butterbean's here and you're like, man, the guy that beat the crap out of Johnny Knoxville, most deaf.
The guy who knocked out Bart Gunn.
Yeah, dog, that'd be dope.
wrestling.
Dude.
For all.
Yeah,
Raw for all.
I think it's gonna be Mickey Doyle. That's my guess.
That's a really interesting.
He's really tall.
Really good.
So
He's
I had to explain myself to a border
tall.
agent.
But that's why I didn't want to say it because I feel
Wait,
like it's
you
a
got
really
talked to
good
by
guess.
a border agent.
Yeah, I had to explain myself of why I'm coming in here.
Why are you recording while entering Canada, sir?
I'm of my own free will volunteering to get beat up tonight by the legend known as Scott DeMore.
Right. I'm
Yeah,
getting my ass
pretty much.
trained for a fight. You know.
Yeah, you know, Wrestle World's a few days away. I got Tommy and Jason.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, those are two tough competitors. I had Jason beat that last show. I had him beat.
Absolutely.
And then Tommy business, so why not make it a three-way dance, you know?
Tommy interfered in that.
Tommy interfered.
In the
Tommy-
Crash division,
yeah.
you had Nate versus Jason.
He didn't even interfere. He came
Right.
in eating an apple. Who does
yeah,
that?
he just walked through the
Yeah,
little like
distracted.
entrance people just eating an apple while talking.
He didn't really
Eating an
interfere.
apple.
Distracted.
That's so cool.
And then, you know, Jason
so
Jason
cool.
ended up pulling
That
over,
is-
pulling
that
over
is-
the victory over
that
They-
is such
they
a
definitely had
Tommy
beat,
thing
though,
to
for
do.
sure.
That is such a vendetta thing to do. Thomas Oliver, I love him.
It's a sportsplex. I don't even know where you get an apple
So hear
from.
me out. So he
They
didn't
sell hot dogs
actually-
and hamburgers. They don't
Nate.
sell apples.
Nate, I love you, dog. I love you, but I gotta ask a weird question here. So he didn't actually at all interfere.
No, he
No,
did not.
he
He did not
distracted.
enter the ring. He did not touch anybody. He just walked through the crowd while eating an apple.
And then Hotch pinned you.
I saw a ghost out there. What can I say?
Yeah,
But this time at Wrestle World,
There you go.
Man, all
this
right.
time at Wrestle World, it's gonna be different though.
What
Because
if he
now
comes out
Tommy can't
eating
play
an
no
apple?
games.
How are you gonna be able to like muster up the courage to fight?
He's turning into Carlito.
I'm gonna take that apple and throw it right into the grandstand that is Fowlerville, Michigan.
I'm gonna catch it.
He's gonna be really
Yeah,
mad
we're
at you.
gonna-
He's gonna be really mad.
Oh,
at you.
hey, you!
He's gonna look for you specifically, Scotty.
Look for me.
Put your hands up. I'll throw it to you.
Bet.
You've got a piece of this.
Deal.
He said deal. Deal. You're good.
Scotty will never wash that apple.
No, it's gonna. I'm gonna put it in. You get one of those baseball cases and
He's
a signed
It's an
baseball
apple,
card, or
and it's just gonna be
baseball.
signed
I'm
by
gonna put the-
Tommy and
You guys signed my apple,
Right,
and then it
you signed
molds.
my apple.
All right, what else we got? We got any more matches
Uh,
that have been announced? Any special guests?
We
Any-
have two special guests.
two special guests.
as of right now that
we
have
know.
been announced, which is former WWE Cruiserweight Champion Hornswoggle will be there
Oh
live.
snap!
Should be
I
super
have a
interesting.
selfie with me and him, and he took the selfie. It's awesome.
And then we have another WWE legend who's played multiple personas and characters you may have heard of, which is Kimchi, Doink the Clown, Knuckleball himself, and his most famous one, the Brooklyn Brawler, will be there live in person as well.
That'll be a fun one.
I think the Brooklyn Brawler's
Legend.
gonna win the Battle Royal. He's just
Brooklyn Brawler's
jump
gonna
into the
sneak
Battle
in.
Royal.
And just clothesline him over. I win.
Scotty, he's not in it.
You never know.
Shut up. He's not in it. Keith.
You never know what's gonna happen. This is
your name in,
I'm one of the pillars here. I'm the wild card. What we're gonna do?
You didn't make a promo.
Listen,
He could
are
already.
you gonna
You
pull
just don't know
double
that.
duty, Nate, or you can go?
Nate didn't do a promo either.
Jump in
Nate
the battle
can't get
royal?
in it either.
Oh no, yeah, you're already under contract. Good.
And Nate already has a contract.
That's true.
You know who
Idiots.
does it? You are the Brooklyn Brawler.
The Brooklyn Brawler didn't do a promo.
I got a contract. So part of that match is the winner of that match goes on to the fatal 4-way ladder match at Crash and Burn on August 18th. So that match has some stipulations there. You know, there's some stuff on the line there. So if I get that dub, I got a first round bye into the fatal 4-way.
Now that's
cool. I'm ready.
I have to
absolutely
assume.
cool.
I have to assume, like, no spoilers, right? But like the way you worded that just now, right? So the winner of this 3-way is automatically advancing to the 4-way, right? But
Yep.
I'm to assume that the other two, being a Jason Hotch, top notch, and a lovable psychopath, Thomas Oliver Vendetta, they're going to be, when they lose to you on Thursday, they're going to be in that tournament.
We'll see. We'll see. Whoever gets pinned, I don't know. They're going to fall in the rankings. Combat won like from all over the world. So you might see some of the top independent guys who are on the cusp of getting signed come to Crash and Burn on August 18th. So we've had guys from the South. We've had guys from, other parts of the Midwest, the West Coast,
I think Jeremy might
Texas,
have to throw his name in there, that tournament.
On like jumping off the top rope. It's really high.
But you can climb a ladder.
Yeah, but the ladder's different. There was gold at the top.
There'll be gold at the top.
There's not gold at the top of the ropes.
That's fair.
It's
What if the top?
yeah,
rope
that's
is
true.
gold?
That's
Listen,
true.
what I would do if I were me is, instead of trying to enter this Crash and Burn tournament, I would go talk with Combat One management and bring them a guy that I think could win
Okay.
the Crash and Burn tournament as a representative of the 24K Lion production.
smart.
You know what I mean?
Reserve.
That's what I would
That's smart.
do.
The
See,
managers
like-
just take percentages from all ends.
Yeah, dog,
You know, they just
zero of the pain, all of the glory.
That's fair. Very fair.
That's part about being a
Strategic.
Shit.
That's how you do it, y'all. But I'll be there Thursday. I'm going. I'm coming to check this out. I got VIP seats with Lanes. I'm gonna be there. Lanes is gonna be there. A lot of things are gonna be there. Let's see. What do we have any other stuff left? Because I do got some questions
Not
for Nate.
that I'm aware of. I think we are completely done with what we have.
Let's see, what matches have we gone over? We've gone over the Gladiator Battle Royal. We've
Yes.
gone over Crystal Moon
Yes.
and Sue. We've gone over a Hornswoggle appearance.
Yep.
We've gone over the Crash Division match.
Yep.
But there's other things that I think will happen. But you got to stay tuned.
There's only one way to find out,
Might have
and
lost
that's
you guys
of
there
course
for a
to
second.
be there. Shut up, Scotty. You want them to be there. You don't tell them the other option
No
until
after.
after.
Swear. Just be there.
Yeah, man. Like, the way to find out is be there live.
Well,
Thursday night.
it's always better to be there. It's always better to be there. But if you have the option, God forbid you can't make it out of the house, go ahead. TV.live.
That's how you do that.
I was gonna say or be square.
Oh, well, Scotty. I apologize for Scotty. Nate, we're trying with him. We're
I didn't
trying.
even do anything. this
We're
time.
trying. We're trying.
Also, you can catch
So-
you can catch these a match on Impact, the Impact app too, from the last previous.
Yeah,
match.
there's a good possibility that there might be an Impact Plus show on this, or Impact Plus match on this show. There was one last show that was the match between me and Jason Hotch. We'll see which this show and go from there. Impact's been very generous to, put Combat One on. So we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So we've talked about Wrestle World coming up, right?
Correctly.
But what I want to talk about now a little bit is I want to talk about the West Coast wild card himself.
Okay.
So we know he's going to Can-Am right now to get some training in for this Thursday.
Absolutely.
But where did it begin at, Nate? When did Nate Bach know that he was going to be the man who was going to invent the hairstyle known as the mud flap, be a trendsetter in professional wrestling? Right? When age was Nate at?
When I first started getting into wrestling was 8 years old. When I decided to go all out with this haircut, it was in 2020.
There it goes.
2021.
Now, when did you actually? So, 8 years old, Nate Box. How did you discover this wrestling? What was it? Were you flipping the TV? Were you like your dad was just like, "Hey, we're going to this thing"?
My older brother was playing. Excuse my. I think it was SmackDown. On PlayStation 2.
Okay, he's playing SmackDown, and you're like, "Man, I'm gonna do this video game wrestling."
Yeah, so I started getting into that. I got into the video game. Then I started watching some matches on SmackDown on UPN. You know, Brock Angle, Eddie Guerrero. And I kind of got hooked.
So how much are we time warping forward to you pull the trigger and you're gonna live this dream? Where are we? Where are we at? I assume we're on the West Coast.
Okay, so we're on the West Coast. We're in Arizona. My hometown of San Jose, California, got way too damn expensive. So I was trying to live my life elsewhere. So I went to Arizona, started putting on some weight, powerlifting, stuff like that. And then I knew I wanted to do wrestling. I wanted to do my homework first. Best schools around the world. I looked at a lot of schools, and then I decided to go with Can-Am. They've had a lot of guys come out of here, so now I'm here. The beautiful Can-Am facility.
He's there.
That's awesome.
So Nate makes the trip out to Can-Am. And I'm about to say, how long does it take one to graduate from the prestigious Can-Am?
Oh, Can-Am's tough, man. I've seen guys, you know, they've been here for years, not get passed through. Scott in particular is a stickler. What really good wrestling is. You know, I mean, he's a president of a TV company. So for me personally, it took me 6 months of actual training. It took me 8 months in total because I had some border issues. But in terms of local people, it all depends. This isn't. Let me get out of this windstorm. They don't just pass people through. If you're ready, you're ready. Scott has, Scott has a vision of like what he thinks is good wrestling. So most of the time, you're good enough to be on Impact. He'll probably put you out there.
That is so awesome.
Was good.
Oh yeah,
Very interesting.
Alrighty. So let's see. So you make the journey, right? When is Nate Bach finally cleared to have his first match? When does Nate get to live his dream? Where did Nate get to live his dream? And against who did Nate get to live that
against
dream?
who?
Give me all that. I want to know where, who, all of it.
I think it was June. It was end of June, 2019, and I faced Chinstrap Jesus up in Kitchener, Ontario.
Wow.
You can find that match somewhere there. Crossbody Pro Wrestling.
Crossbody Pro.
A shout out, Crossbody Pro, Ben Ortman.
So it's funny, man. So your first match ever is against the Mr. Main Event himself.
Absolutely.
Chinstrap, Kyle Barrett, Jesus, whatever you want to call him. Doesn't matter. I love him. He's the man who turns water into White Claw.
Absolutely.
He is, dog. I coined that. Stop. That's in his history. You can ask him about it when you can actually get him on the podcast.
The pandemic days.
Dog, man, that was me and him started in the rough, man. It was hard out here for a player, dog. It was rough.
Out the mud. Literally.
Man. So you start off your first match ever is against Chinstrap. When does the West Coast wild card and the man who turns water into White Claw decide that, you know what? We're better together than we are apart. How does that happen?
We were traveling together a lot. We kind of went different routes. I ended up, like, my third match, I got an opportunity with Impact, and I continued on, but I needed something different. I was doing good wrestling, but I needed to kind of, let my wings out and be more myself. And me and Kyle would go out drinking, do dumb shit at night. And I figured who better things, float than with Kyle. Absolutely. So we ended up creating the Game Changers, which we had no idea there was a promotion of Game Changer Wrestling. We just so that wasn't by design. That was just us being, just not fucking paying attention to anything. And we ended up starting our tag team.
And what a tag team it is. If y'all haven't seen them, man, it's great. But so let's see. We now have the Game Changers are in existence, right?
Yep.
And you guys have wrestled all over the place. You're very humble. You're not very braggadocious like myself. But tell the people at home, man, what are some of the accomplishments of the Game Changers?
Well, we won the IWR championships. I think we held on to those for 6 months. Chinstrap had to go down with a personal issue, but I had Big Flex, Lamario Star, ride with me. He was the muscle of the group. Then we did some trio stuff, and the Game Changers have been all over. Ohio, Indiana.
I'm about to say you guys currently hold gold in Illinois. Speaking of Big Flex, Lamario Star, you guys added a third member, an official third member to the Game Changers, because you guys were out here like just getting heat like a freaking black turtleneck in sunlight, dog.
Hey, check this out. There's some streaker down the road.
Really?
Yeah. I got to get out of this country.
This is a dude running naked right now while we're doing an interview.
Streaking around, huh?
Huh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, you guys add Big Flex, Lamario Star, and you guys now go from a tag team to a trio.
Crazy, man. You guys just got some live entertainment. I don't even think it was a dude. I think it was a chick. Hold on. Yeah, she's just running naked in the street. I don't know if you guys can see that.
No, but you don't show it because then we won't be able to air this episode.
All right, I won't take you guys off.
As much as I want.
Yeah, she's going.
Here he is. I'm good.
Right. We need to stay international.
But yeah, man. So you add Big Flex down to the mix.
Absolutely.
And then you and Big Flex recently went down to Illinois. And I heard you guys came back with your bags weighing about 30 pounds heavier.
Yeah, we won the WCPW tag team titles. You see that streaker right there?
No.
They're right in the middle of it. This guy's like chasing after him.
Windy City Pro tag team champion.
It's fucking crazy, bro.
Did you hear that?
That's my question.
Big Keith over here had a question for you.
Okay, sorry about that, Keith. I'm a little bit distracted here. So, what was the question again?
The question is, when do we see the Game Changers come to Combat 1?
It might happen. I mean, I think all three of us are doing our own things. You know, you got Mr. Main Event. You got
That's
Big
true.
Flex, who I don't even know. I don't even know what that guy's doing. He's people and stealing their stuff.
He just comes in
So-
and wrecks people and leaves.
and steals their stuff. I mean, how many? And like, what? Is it? He's got a Santa hat. He's got a Faccio Libre cape.
Yeah,
He's got money from Marquise.
absolutely.
I mean, what doesn't that guy
Wait, you're
have?
telling me I could get robbed on Thursday?
Possibly, yes.
Yes.
If you
always.
see Big Flex,
you can
run,
always
because you're most likely getting
run.
robbed.
Make sure you just have your card. No
Run.
Dog, I don't want to have to
Yeah.
store stuff in my prison pocket. Oh,
Well, with Big Flex around, you might
what
have.
kind of show is this? What is this?
Big Flex runs security here. He runs it tight.
Where did she
Really?
go? Did
That's
you
a
see her?
goalie. I don't think he's a
He's that fucking
the
nuts.
security guard, and he runs
Why the
it
hell
really
did y'all
tight.
hire Debo?
So guys, I gotta hop off here. Tell Chinstrap I said hello. I hate to keep it short. I know we had the ups and downs.
Oh, you're good, fam.
Yeah, you're
Come out.
close.
Come to World, July 27th. Biggest show of the year. You got marquee matches all over. Come check it out.
sir.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us.
Enjoy your
Peace
training.
out, guys.
Later, brother.
See you guys.
Yeah.
See you Thursday.
All righty, everybody, man.
Yeah.
And that was, of course, the wild card from the West Coast, Nate Bach. And you can see him Thursday live, July 27th, Fowlerville Fairgrounds, right?
Yep.
For Wrestle World,
7 p.m.
It's gonna be
7
awesome.
p.m. Do we have us another guest this evening? I know where I was promised
Kyle
one.
was.
That was
supposed to come.
less a
We shall
question for
see.
you and more for Gilly.
Gilly, do the cards.
Do the cards.
Alrighty, so
Do
we're
the cards.
gonna hop into the cards, Keith.
Okay.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Here you go, Keith. You can do this. I did them last week.
Let's see.
Oh boy. All right. So our cards today. Today we have a rookie and stars rookie card for one Grayson Waller.
The owner of the Waller effect.
We have managerial Sonia Deville. We have a playoffs Beth Phoenix.
Ooh, playoff.
Ooh, I like this one. We have an Eddie Guerrero. Fantastic. Oh, I'm going to butcher this one most likely. We have an XR rookie card for a Guru Raj.
I like that Eddie Guerrero one.
And then we have ourselves a few Chronicle cards. We have a silver and gray Honky Tonk Man.
Legend.
Exactly.
Longest
Sorry,
reigning.
yes. Intercontinental
Yeah,
champion.
still as of right now.
My
Still.
camera keeps freezing.
We have a gold solo Sokoa rookie card.
Ooh,
Dude, that's-
money.
We will have to check these all out. And then, of course, we have a blue Chronicles Jinder Mahal. And once again, we want to send a huge thank you and shout out to Jeff from
That's cool.
Craving Sports Cards, found right down the street from the BrainJerk offices.
And next week we'll let you know which ones of these were money, which ones were not.
Absolutely. And we will have another card pack opening next week as well.
So, what is, as always, we normally have a topic. These last few weeks, we haven't really stuck to it because we've been talking with our guests and they've been way more
Absolutely.
interesting. But while we're going, what?
10 minutes.
While we were, anyways, what's our topic, Keith?
We
I don't know what's going on
we
here
picked,
today. It
we
is
picked
a
another year,
madhouse.
and the year is 2005.
Okay, I graduated that year from high
Wow.
school. It was a great year. I remember nothing about wrestling that year.
Perfect.
Although I was partying, bro. I was in high school. No, bro. Yeah, I know.
Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. That absolute smasher of a match. So much technical wrestling.
That was a great
But
match.
on
It was
Angle's
a good
part,
match.
and
Is
then
that on Angle's part?
and then Shawn just killed it too. Awesome.
For sure. Absolutely. We have other matches, of course, from WrestleMania 21 that year. We have Randy Orton versus The Undertaker and Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. And sadly, what was Eddie Guerrero's last WrestleMania match?
Mm-hmm. Sucks. But
Absolutely. We have a
the
few
Money
other
in the
matches.
Bank match happened. The very first Money in the Bank, too.
Is that from 2005?
Was
Bingo.
WrestleMania 21.
Chris Jericho's baby, man.
Who won?
Edge. Edge was the first.
There you go.
When I watched it earlier, actually.
That whole match was designed to spotlight Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, it was. That's the whole. Dude, he got himself
the
a
entire
move in the
point.
video game, and that's putting the ladder on the other ladder and running up it. Like,
Yeah,
you got to
but
move.
that's the
into a video
entire.
game.
That was the entire thing was designed to just get Shelton Benjamin over.
And he should have.
Absolutely.
I think he should have won it.
Oh,
That'd be
bro.
cool.
Yeah, but
We have other matches too from
What
that
else?
year. We have Batista versus Triple H in a Hell in a Cell at Vengeance. We have Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle at Vengeance as well. We have John Bradshaw Layfield versus John Cena in an I Quit match at Judgment Day.
That's the one where it's
Boom.
bloody on
Blood
there was
as hell.
in the semi. There was a semi truck. John Cena came out on the semi truck in a rapid, I think.
Yep.
And then, here's an underrated one, but anything Paul London was great. Paul London versus Chavo at Judgment Day was dope.
man, Paul London's gonna be in Michigan coming up
What?
at
I didn't
a
know that.
at a show that I'm gonna be on.
I
That's
bet
sick.
you're super duper excited about
I
that.
am super excited. My favorite Paul London is not in the form of amazing tag team wrestler with Brian Kendrick. That's a great Paul London. I like what is it? Lucha Underground, White Rabbit, Paul London.
Yeah, dude, Lucha Underground had a lot of superstars. They had Netflix money, so they could bring anybody in.
Yeah, they had a lot of good
That's
superstars.
how they were able to get Rey Mysterio for a season.
Man, I left the flyer in the car. I'm trying to find it.
Man, is he wrestling or is he just coming?
Oh,
to
he's
the show?
wrestling.
That's even cooler.
It's right here, man. IPW Grand Slam, August 6th, Sunday, from Fowling Warehouse in Hamtramck.
So that's not that far, actually. Let's go.
And
very interesting.
I'll read you some of the talent that's going to be there.
The night before.
Witness IPW talent, Jamal King, current champion.
Okay.
The Dark Gentleman. He's this idiot on the rise. Stupid. Schwartzy.
I love
Let's go, Schwartzy.
Terry Van Avery, and more. And more being just from this flyer. You can see Atlas Hightower. Their current women's champion. You guys saw her at my show, Stella Buho.
Was she the
owl?
She defended her title.
Yeah, she defended it.
Okay.
I will be there, of
Let's
course.
go.
That's all I need.
Of course. So
Paul
I mean,
London
right
doesn't
there,
have to
Paul
be there.
London and the 24K Lion. Your
I
tickets.
don't even need Paul London. I just need you.
They're undercharging you for this ticket at this point. Like it's only what is it? It's $20. Front row 30. Kids are 10.
That's not bad.
And then there's a post-show meet and greet for $10.
Ooh.
I assume that's for me and Paul. Like everybody else, you can meet for free.
You and Paul. You
Yeah,
get 5.
obviously. No,
Just
I
cutting
get
it in half.
7.
Oh,
I
okay.
get 7. This is a what have
They're
you?
called fees.
It's a what have you
I
done
don't know
for me
about that
lately?
one, but
And I'm awesome. I don't, Keith, you're crazy.
I don't know. I
Silly.
think.
Regardless,
Leonard's
regardless,
probably
maybe
getting
it's $5 and $5, whatever. Maybe we'll share it that way, or maybe we'll charge 14. Okay. Either way, you guys should be
As
there.
long as I get a picture with Jeremiah and Paul London, that's all I care about.
And listen,
I need
man.
both of them. I need to be in the middle of them.
We're
Doors
such
open.
a suck up, Mark.
Doors open at 3. Show begins at 4. 2 hours, 2.5 hour show. You got plenty of time to get sleep and do whatever you got to do on Monday.
I'm about it.
There
You
it
said it's
is,
the
man.
6th, so the day after
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Yep.
Bet.
Day after SummerSlam. It's Wrestle Fever weekend, man. You know what I mean?
There's so many shows. There's so many shows.
Absolutely.
So many shows coming up this
But
weekend.
Paul London, dog.
That is really cool. Who's he? Does it say who he's wrestling, or
It
does it
did
have
not,
like a
it
mystery
did
opponent?
not, man.
You're gonna be wrestling Paul London.
I'm not
plot
fighting
twist, it's
Paul
Jeremiah.
London.
He
It's
just
not
hasn't
me,
told us.
dog. It's not me. It's not me. I'm not.
It's
I
not?
will. I am not fighting Paul London.
Okay, I believe
Spoiler
it.
alert! It
the-
is not Jeremiah.
Spoiler alert! It is not me. Like
Would Jeremiah want to fight Paul London?
Bro, I get dizzy watching Paul London. He does all the flippy doos.
Dude, listen,
Like that guy does so much jump stuff, bro.
Sounds like
Like
we need him for the crash division.
I listen. Paul London's a legend.
he'd be perfect for that crash division.
Absolutely.
He'd be perfect.
Nate versus Paul. Get
Bro.
Brian Kendrick in there somewhere.
Bro, I climbed up
Eh.
a ladder, dog. Like that stuff hurts. I'm good. I belong on the ground. I'm a ground lion. I'm a ground lion. I'm not a tree lion. I'm a ground lion.
I don't know. You seemed pretty confident and pretty.
I'm always confident wherever I'm at. That's part of being a G. But
Right.
but Keith, man, like no, dog. Listen, it hurts. It hurts
Why are
getting
you
slammed
sucking up
on the
to Jeremiah
ground,
so
right?
much today?
I'm not.
Listen,
Definitely are.
Keith, it hurts getting slammed on the ground, right? It only intensifies per foot that much the higher you get off of said ground.
All right. One of my other favorite matches, sorry to cut you off, is actually from TNA, and it's a triple threat match. It's AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels at TNA Unbreakable.
X Division title, right?
2005. Yes. It was one of the most phenomenal matches you could.
It's
go
one of
back
the
and watch.
matches that helped cement that company as
Absolutely.
an actual player.
05 was a great year for team.
Like without that match, I don't know if we have Impact where it is today currently.
Do you
Or
want
the
to
X
know?
Division
I have
at that
a.
Oh, bro, the X Division was the heart and soul of that entire company.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, until
Definitely.
Kevin Nash was part of it.
No, then it made it better.
And it went,
I loved it.
X Division.
Kevin Nash
25,
was
bro.
an amazing X Division champion.
That's very debatable.
Not really.
You know what the rules to the X Division were? There wasn't a weight class.
Yeah, bro, it wasn't about weight classes.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, there wasn't like a size.
Trying to watch
either.
Kevin Nash be 7 foot tall doing random shit like that was terrible. I hated it.
I'm tell him you said that.
Please go ahead.
I will.
I'll tell him. Book him, have him sit next to you, and I'll tell him face to face.
No, I'm not gonna book
Okay,
somebody
well,
for
there you
you
go. Shut
can
your
yell
face.
at them.
Right, you're gonna.
All right,
yell at
shut your
my
face.
brother
I'm gonna
and
tell him
everybody.
that at dinner.
Yeah, why not?
You're literally Diesel is right next to you.
Okay, and he
Look
could
at
be over
him.
there next to him.
Bro,
Hey,
have
want
you
him?
smoked his marijuana? It's really good.
Eh.
And he signed it. That's a signed Diesel pop, by the way, that you can get from our sponsor.
Signed by Diesel himself. Kevin Nash.
That's crazy.
You can get that from our sponsor over at Cravings.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir. Big
Every pop you see here is for sale at Cravings, except for the Mike Tyson. That is mine.
Right.
Other than that,
right,
That is true.
it is mine. See, Scotty even knows.
right.
I just let Keith have it because he has some weird thing about it. It's weird.
Right.
That's Michael Scott's impression of
I
Mike.
know. Mike Tyson. It's gonna go next to my Mike Tyson brand Stusen from G Pen. Bro, it's like a $600 bong.
And it's Mike Tyson.
But yeah, it's a Mike Tyson collab. And they have it's this weird. I know this isn't Thursday. This isn't the smoking show, but real quick, it's this like giant, like it's a solid glass, like it's 2 glass tubes, right? It's a gravity piece. So basically you load it and then you flip it like an hourglass, and then it fills up with smoke because of science. Right, because of science, and then you flip it back down and it exhales the smoke through a port into your brain
As it gains more, right?
as the momentum just shoots it, dog. And like Mike Tyson has a brand one, right? And for $100 a pop, so it makes it an $800 investment, which is 100% worth it. You can replace the glass tops with boxing glove shaped glass tops, dog.
Interesting. That's super cool.
Listen, that's
Listen.
pretty fucking sweet.
Bro, I need this in my life.
I want
$600. If you love your boy, send it here to the BrainJerk office.
Mark it, Jeremiah.
Mark it for me though, or else Keith will open it.
Actually, I don't do that stuff. I'm too busy for that.
Keith opened up the pack of cards before we even got here today.
Lies.
Scotty, is he
1
lying?
minute.
It's fine. We have 1 minute. We'll talk about how Keith
Good.
opens up everybody's mail. It's not a federal offense, it turns out. Keith showed me something.
Happy birthday, mom.
Oh,
I
happy
forgot
birthday, Keith's mom.
to-
You have a
No,
low
my,
battery.
well, no,
You have a low
happy,
battery as well.
but it's my mom's actual birthday too.
No,
Yeah.
I met your mom
Happy
this
birthday, Scotty's
weekend,
mom.
Saturday. I
I
met
know,
her.
at
We
the
we were at Drag Queen Bingo together.
She had the time of her life.
Bro,
She said she loves you.
Oh, bro, she is like one of my favorite humans. Shout out. Hey, I think she was watching earlier too.
Probably was.
And I love her. She's fantastic. We were there with your brother, Colin, dog. And like, listen, I've been to a lot of drag queen events, right? Because like they're fun. If you've never gone to one, go. Like, open up your mind, experience life a little. But your brother was so uncomfortable being there. Like, your mom is having the time of her life. She's going crazy. She's like, pussy, vagina, penis, right? And every time your brother is just like,
What's going on here?
bro, I paid $1 to have one of the queens put their bosom in Colin's face. Dog.
Was that like
great.
what is it like one of the oldest ones too or something?
It was the oldest one,
oldest
man. It was
lady,
Lady
she's like
T,
71
dog.
or
My mom had a
something.
wonderful time.
It was the
And
queen
she
of
went
queens.
straight for
She's,
it.
bro, she's coming. She said she wants to come to the FU show, and then
Oh, we'll bring her.
and
We'll
then,
get her to FUW for sure.
FU Dub's working on a new side project, right? Because like drag shows are great and wrestling's great. So what if you combined the two and created drag wrestling?
Does that mean the return of Vicky then?
And Vicky Din would be there, bro.
She'll be the
We're
star of the show.
talking-
It's Jeremiah.
We're talking, and no, I'm not. No, Vicky Din's not the
Jeremiah's-
star. Vicky Din's not the star. All right, that's
As long as Vicky Din's
We'll
there.
see.
but she is gonna
We'll
be there.
see.
She will be there. But like, yeah, no, dog. It's gonna be basically think of like old school 1980s wrestling, right? Like lights, talking, all of that, and then take RuPaul's Drag Race and just throw it all on top.
It's just a one big giant mix.
Bro, it's
I'm
gonna
about
be,
it.
bro. It's a $40 ticket. It's gonna be a 2.5-hour show. And you know what they're doing instead of a raffle? 50-50 bingo.
50-50 bingo.
50-50 bingo.
50, bro. You've been to drag bingo. Now you get a little bit of it all.
Okay. Sorry.
So you get money back.
You do. You could win money back.
That's incredible.
All right. Before we head out, I believe we should thank our sponsors.
We
one
got to
last
thank
time.
them one more time.
So once again, thanks for all the love and support to our favorite people, which we will start with Lane's Pizzeria for all your delicious
Shout
pizza
out Katie
wants and
Brandon.
needs. We have the Mint Cannabis for all your cannabis needs and
NASA
wants.
DK.
We have Mugsy's. We have
I've never
Amaya's
been there.
Fresh Mexican
Delicious.
Grill.
I know Amaya's.
We
Both
have
delicious.
There's too many
Monroe
people to shout out at
Sports
Amaya's.
Center.
I love all of them.
We have Deb's Floral,
Shout out Deb.
IWR, DTW, and Pro Wrestling Edge. Thanks to all the guys from them.
Bro, IWR, man. They got Monroe Pop coming up.
Yep.
Monroe Pop Fest is
That's
September
Gary.
15th.
Oh, is that one of our
16th.
sponsors now, too?
Possibly. I know
Yeah.
IWR is for sure.
Gary.
But speaking of IWR, August 2nd.
That's gonna be a wonderful.
Also,
time.
we have Craving Sports Cards. Once again, thanks to Jeff. We have 8 Mile Vodka. And of course, our best friends at FU Wrestling. Thank you all for your love and
Me.
support. And we shall see you next week with the Saint Brothers talking top and favorite SummerSlam matches of all time.
Oh, it's because SummerSlam's that week.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Very nice.
That's crazy. I'll be there.
So he
I'll be
probably
here. I'll be here too.
At SummerSlam?
Oh, maybe.
I'm going.
I want to go, but
I'm working.
I might be there.
I'm working.
so
Selling the beer.
bye guys.
Bye, everybody.